Good morning, everyone. How you doing? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. Just heading over to the gym this morning and felt inspired to make a video. And just really talking about crypto bear markets. This is not my first crypto bear market. Strategies that I'm doing and in preparation for the likely 2025 bull market for crypto. So what I did, first I'll talk about what I did last bear market. I looked for more ways to make more money and during the bull market, or during the bear market. So what I did was I dabbled more in the stock market. And I particularly invested in like Tesla stock and some other growth stocks, but primarily Tesla was like my big one that I felt was like very undervalued during the bear market. I started another business, my equipment dealership, which still provides me more income to this day. And so between that stock investment and the business, and then I also made my home at the time a rental property and bought another home. Again, another way to increase my cash flow. And kind of challenged some of those investments a little bit. Could I have done better just by investing into crypto, like going all in with all those efforts? And I don't really regret them because these assets are still performing unless you're able to perfectly time the markets, which I'm not going to say I've done horrible, but I can't say I've done amazing at buying bottoms and selling tops. A decent blend. I feel like I've done okay, actually really good comparative to what you can do in the stock market with crypto. So that was the bear market essentially from 2018 to 2020. Those like 3 years essentially. And this bear market, I continue to grow my businesses. It's been a big point of focus. I bought a restaurant, and I knew full well that I would not really see money back from that until this coming season. So in South Florida, we have a somewhat seasonal, especially in the restaurant business economy. So I really won't start seeing money until, let's say, December, to be fair. We'll be ramping up November and December at the end of the year. I could probably take a nice shareholder distribution. And throughout the next 5 months after that, I think I could, do very well, and don't really want to put pressure on the business to pay shareholders in the off season. But it really just depends on where we're at. Sorry, my hair's a little funky this morning. So the restaurant was another form that I felt like I could, get some money out of there, and in time for the next crypto bull market. And if I can, make a nice chunk of money, essentially, let's say November to May, put that all into crypto, I should be right in line with the halving. And I definitely am, a believer in the halving. I think there's no reason not to be a believer in the halving. I think if you look at past performance, that's, everyone always says past performance does not guarantee future performance. That's true, but it's the best thing you got. So today crypto crashed pretty dramatically. I think some coins are down over 20%, including BCH, Doge. Ethereum's only down like 5%, but Ethereum's one that EVM seem to do very well. Ethereum's always been a popular investment for me and still is today. So Link was down over 20%, Cardano was down over 20%. So just an insight into what some coins that I bought this morning. And yeah, also I put a large investment into a rental property that I currently own to improve it, to increase its cash flow by $1,000 a month. So over time, I'll see that it's about a $40,000 investment. I'll see that money back over time. But the problem is both my properties have appreciated so much that I feel like they're frothy. I feel like they're expensive. And I feel like the right trade is getting rid of, allocating that value that's inside the real estate market into crypto, because crypto is cheap. But I'm not a fan of selling real estate because it's a taxable event. So actually, I found a HELOC that I can get for 1 year at 4%. Now, I'm not one that's going to go too deep into the HELOC, but will I take out a proportionate amount that I feel comfortable with to put into crypto to take some of that? I have to. Some people think it's risky. I feel like to immerse in this world for too long, to see the trade blatantly in front of me, that I don't mind using some real estate debt or grabbing equity. I can't cash out refinance. That would be considered to be conservative, cash out refinance, but interest rates are way too high. So you have to look at these HELOC products, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I just have too much of my wealth in real estate right now, and crypto is a much better opportunity, especially with all this, things with Coinbase right now, and just in general, Joe Biden doesn't seem like he likes crypto too much. Obviously he's on the wrong side of history, and there's also a lot of pro crypto people running for president. Good morning, guys. How you doing? You have people like Robert F. Kennedy challenging him in the Democratic Party. It's extremely pro crypto. Ron DeSantis, sorry, I'm talking about Robert F. Kennedy. Ron DeSantis is pro crypto. So a lot of pro crypto things, anti CBDC. Trump is kind of whatever. You could call him anti crypto. You could call him agnostic. He has this kind of more xenophobic feeling towards money, and like the dollar must be great, and the dollar, he wants to make the dollar better, which is fine, whatever, but don't coerce me into it. Allow me freedom into other coins, and allow us to compete with the dollar. And if the dollar has competition, it'll push itself to be better, right? Like, just like I got to push my restaurant to be better because I got to compete with other restaurants. So it only makes my restaurant better having competition. And that's the way Trump should view it. I don't know. I think no matter what, no one could really be more hostile than the current administration is. Or at least it's posturing. I think deep down, people understand. I saw Brian Armstrong made a statement just saying how big semiconductors have been, and 5G, and how like this is another fundamental technology. It's going to be a part of our future that America really can't afford not to have integrated in the economy. It's coming no matter what. So I think for the most part it'll be somewhat of a nothing burger in the end. Maybe slap some regulations, hopefully not too harmful, but I don't think it deters anything with 2025, especially if there's an election flip. Robert F. Kennedy is interesting. Sorry, I keep on switching my hands. He's interesting. I think it's going to be very hard to win and be an incumbent president on the not only like the general election, but within the party. It's going to be very difficult to beat Joe Biden, unfortunately, even though he's a way better candidate. But I don't think Joe Biden will debate him, which gives Robert F. Kennedy less visibility and therefore less credibility. And I just, even though he's polling at 20%, which is a very significant number, there's nothing legally binding that would make them two have to debate. So, but regardless, what are you guys doing in the bear market? Are you just keeping your same income and dollar cost averaging, or I'm trying to bolster my income and get as much money as I can during the bear market? It produces some diversification within my portfolio because I get real, businesses and real estate. And even though if I just could time the market better, and because I want to get as much money in crypto as possible, but I got to get it in before we go parabolic. And it's kind of hard to tell when we're going to go parabolic. Not really hard to tell. It's just like what it means, like when the top is. selling tops is very difficult, and I struggle with it. You know, maybe this market I'll do it better. I don't know if it's just natural greed or whatever. But anyways, appreciate it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I'll see you in my next one.